Now that we have a problem that our model collapsed, what is the reason behind it? The basic concept is there are multiple links, there are multiple models, there are multiple bodies. We have to connect them to make a proper structure. Let's open up Gazebo and start building it again. Okay, so this is going to be a good practice. Edit, model editor, and we are going to bring in both of the mesh file that we previously inserted. We are going into meshes, and first we need the stand. We are going to say stand. You don't need to do again and again, but I'm going to show it once more so you do a little bit practice for inserting these models. They are going to be very helpful for you. And this, okay, so our stand is here. We need to get our board as well. Sign board. You have to provide proper names when inserting your links. Board, and here it is. It is going to be at this point. We are going to make it move a little bit up, then rotate. I think that's fine. Let's bring it a little bit up and let's take a look from the front. It looks nice. Now, the problem is currently no physical properties or physical characteristics of the simulation are implemented on this model. It is in the model editor. But when we bring this model into real Gazebo environment, it is going to apply gravity, friction, inertia, and all of those forces. So that makes this model collapse until we define a joint relation between these two meshes. Now to create a joint, we need to press this icon right here and press hit. Then it says what is the parent. I'm going to say this one is the parent and this one is the child. So it creates a joint in between these two, at the origin points of both of these. Remember the joints, the links origin we set in Blender. This is the point where it is required. What type of link it is going to be? Do we want the board to be rotating around the stand? No, we want it to be fixed. So where is the link type? Joint type. This is going to be fixed, not revolute, not universal, not ball, not gearbox, not prismatic. So fixed, and that is just it is going to be. I am going to create the link, and the link is created. Link 0 joint 0. Can I rename it? Yes, I can rename it. I'm going to say stand to board joint, capital J. So the naming convention should be good. It makes your life easy. Now the joint is created. I'm going to save this model as we did earlier, but this time we have created a joint in it, model, and I'm going to name it the same thing that we did earlier. Sign board. What was it? Underscore stand, I guess. It will say yes, replace the existing model. So it is done. I will exit model editor, and this is our model. Let's close Gazebo and wait 2 to 3 seconds to close the Gazebo server at the backend, and then open Gazebo again to insert our model. If your model or your path to your model is not appearing here, you can add the path with this add path button, and you can get to the path where it is placed. So sign board stand, I'm going to click it and bring it here. Let's see what happens. So it pops out of the gravity or the origin and then gets stable. But this time you can see it is very stable. It is not collapsing because we have defined a joint in between these two things. So there is a relation which is holding up against the gravity. Now our signboard is ready, and let's bring another model. I'm going to delete it and move into model editor, add shapes. Let's browse it, going into the meshes of our package, traffic-light.dae. I'm going to name it to be traffic stand because there are no lights currently installed in it. Import, and everything should be placed on the origin, which makes your life easier when you are placing in the simulation. Okay, and everything should be facing to a specific axis as well. It is facing this way, and I think it's fine. So what we are going to do, it is simple. We don't need to create any joint, but previously why we needed to create the things explicitly, the board and the stand, because to the board we are going to apply textures and materials as well. So our traffic light is this. We are just going to save it as traffic stand light, not light, traffic stand, browse and save it into model. Remember, choose and save it. I think that's enough. Open Gazebo, and before looking into Gazebo, in models we have the signboard stand, we have the traffic stand. Okay, these two models are created. If you open up Gazebo, the GC server was not closed, that's why this error comes up. Okay, open up Gazebo again, let's try. This opens up, insert the traffic stand. You can see traffic stand is here, and signboard as well. Signboard comes out of the ground, I don't know why. We'll fix that as well. So we have both of these models, and a little bit of task has completed of bringing the models into Gazebo using model editor. We cannot directly shift our models into Gazebo models. Okay, we have to define things, or we can generate the STF files, which is a little bit painful. This process is the most easiest one that I could find. So let's create our track for the self-driving car.